All right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive. Today we're going to be talking about something pretty wild, something that you don't really think about too much in your day-to-day life, but that is super important for the planet.
All right, I'm intrigued.
Yeah, well, we're going to be talking about whale pee.
Whale pee.
Whale pee.
Yeah, okay.
I did not see that coming.
Yeah, you don't wake up in the morning and think, man, I really want to think about whale pee today.
Right.
But believe it or not, whale pee is actually really important for ocean ecosystems and
Okay.
yeah, and even for the the global climate.
Wow.
And we've got this research paper here called Whale Urine: Ocean Nutrient Recycling and Marine Ecosystems, and it's really fascinating stuff. So
Interesting.
we're gonna dive into that today and see what we can learn.
All right, let's do it.
So I guess just to start off, we all know that whales are these huge creatures that spend a lot of their time like deep down in the ocean feeding, right? Absolutely, yeah. They dive down to incredible depths to feed on krill and other small organisms.
Yeah, and so they're taking in all these nutrients down there.
Right, tons of nutrients.
But what happens to all those nutrients when they're done?
Well, that's where the magic happens, you could say.
Okay.
So whales are mammals, of course, which means they have to come to the surface to breathe.
Right.
And when they do that, they also, relieve themselves.
Oh.
Yeah, and their urine is not your average pee, let me tell you.
Okay.
It's actually packed with essential nutrients like nitrogen and iron.
So, like, it's not just regular pee. What's so special about those nutrients for the ocean?
Well, nitrogen and iron are basically like the key ingredients for life in the ocean.
Okay.
Nitrogen is crucial for building proteins, which are the building blocks of cells.
Mm-hmm.
And iron is essential for photosynthesis, which is how phytoplankton, those tiny plants at the base of the marine food web, harness energy from sunlight.
Oh, yeah, phytoplankton. I remember learning about those back in school. They're so tiny, though. Like, how can something that microscopic be so important?
It's pretty incredible, right? They may be small, but phytoplankton form the foundation of the entire marine food web.
Oh, wow.
Everything from krill and fish to larger creatures like seals, and even the whales themselves ultimately rely on these tiny plants for their survival.
So the whales are like giving back to the system that sustains them.
Exactly. It's a beautiful cycle.
Yeah.
Whales feed in the depths, absorbing nutrients, and then they release those nutrients back into the surface waters through their urine, which fertilizes the phytoplankton. This process is often referred to as the whale pump.
The whale pump.
Yeah, and it plays a vital role in distributing nutrients throughout the ocean.
That's so cool. I'm starting to see how this is all connected.
Yeah.
But I also remember hearing something about phytoplankton and climate change. How does that fit into this whole thing?
Oh, that's another crucial piece of the puzzle. Phytoplankton, like all plants, absorb carbon dioxide during photosynthesis.
Right.
And as they grow and multiply thanks to the nutrients from whale urine, they draw down carbon dioxide from the atmosphere.
And that's good, right? Because too much carbon dioxide is what's causing climate change.
Exactly. When phytoplankton die, they sink to the ocean floor, taking that absorbed carbon with them. This process is known as carbon sequestration.
Oh.
And it effectively locks carbon away, preventing it from re-entering the atmosphere and contributing to global warming.
Wow. So whale pee is actually helping to fight climate change.
It is. It's amazing how something seemingly insignificant can have such a profound impact on the planet.
It really is.
Yeah.
It makes you think you know about all the connections in nature.
Yeah, it really highlights the importance of understanding these complex relationships and ecosystems. Everything plays a role, and even small changes can have cascading effects throughout the entire system.
That makes you think about the, declining whale populations. If there are fewer whales to distribute these vital nutrients, what happens to the phytoplankton,
Right.
the rest of the marine food web, and ultimately our planet's ability to regulate the climate?
It's a great point, and it's definitely a cause for concern.
Yeah, it's something to think about. It's pretty amazing how something like whale pee can be so crucial for the health of our planet.
It is. Nature is full of surprises.
It really is. Well, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive. But hopefully this has given you a new appreciation for the interconnectedness of life on Earth and the important role that even the most unexpected creatures can play.
Absolutely.
Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time for another deep dive.